Hello and welcome to episode 15 of this Manor Lords Early Access Let's Play series. It's a brand new series. We are currently in control of 4 regions. We have 2 very good prosperous regions, Immenroyd and Zweiau at the moment. Eichenhau, where we started, is in desperate need of ale. So this farming region over here has been producing some barley. And this episode we're going to harvest all of that. We're going to run it down the road to this malt house, and I'm going to put someone in here just so I think that they start to fuel that up. And I think we're going to make some really nice progress here as well. We do have that mining pit is exhausted, which is really good because we can get rid of that now. And maybe we stick one person on the stonecutter camp. And I think just for ease, instead of saving ourselves some trading, let's build ourselves a tiny little clay furnace. Where are we keeping all of these? All of this clay is in here, so let's just build it just round the corner. You know, I'm going to build a tiny little road there. Build it at the back. There you go, just like that. And then we can get this church upgraded. We've also got this region where we are upgrading the church as... Oh, it's already upgraded. Wow, these guys are quick. So these guys are all super happy over here, to be honest. And I think soon we should be able to... Well, we probably need this tannery online if we're lacking... We're not lacking leather, actually. I don't know why these guys are giving me that. Oh, because we need shoes. Well, in that case, let's build a little cobbler's house. Little cobbler over here. Corner cobbler. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's also upgrade all of this living space. That should be top priority. That can be high. Yeah, that's fine. And then when we're ready, we will start upgrading those. Barley is looking good. 84% growth right now. 82. Royal tax is going up. What a surprise. How's that for realism? Nice. Okay, so they're getting some firewood in here already. I think we put the stockpile up to 8. Yeah, we can always turn it down when we get going. We're at 4.2k influence right now, so we've got loads. I don't think we're going to need planks anytime soon in this place. I mean, this could be a region where we decide... I don't know why I haven't done that yet. This could also be a region where we decide that we want bowmen, actually. If we actually have so many planks, could put those to good use. So fishing is looking good. Yeah, I haven't touched this region yet. I think I will look at going for that later on, but I want to secure another region first. And actually, we need to make sure that this region, although should be pumping out, we've got 10 plate armor right now. So what we can do is use all of that for our retinue customization. It only costs 17 for the treasury. We're doing that so we can get these guys upgraded for half price. Each of those costs 8 iron slabs. This whole group upgraded. Let's have a look at what does it look like. Bam, look at that. All that extra protection. So, as I said, need to be careful with the royal tax now that that's steadily increasing. Once this starts growing again and these guys are all happy, you know, I can put the tax up a little bit, and I think we should be good there. So we'll get 2 people on that clay furnace, at least for now. Logging camp, I think we'll just let that pipe down for a little bit. And I'm very keen to start harvesting this. That's almost at max crop growth. And I think we can start harvesting when it's at 100%, to be honest. We don't have to wait for the specific seasons. So keep an eye on that. We're not ready to upgrade this wooden church yet because we need that clay furnace to come online. Which I've already forgotten where I built it. Somewhere over here, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, nice. So we've already got some tiles coming in. They're quite quick, actually. There we go. We've already got 10. Get that upgraded. Keep our happiness maximized. They're not even requiring level 2. Oh, these are requiring level 2 church, but we don't have too many of those. Small stone church or better. But good to get that box ticked, really. And this is at 96%. I'm going to let it max. I'm going to let it max out. I think that's quite important. What do we have here? What's the issue? Generic storage? I don't think that's true. I think someone's just come and picked something up. So that'll be gone soon, which will be nice. They're slowly working through this stone deposit. I'm going to have tons, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, we've got bandits again. This is actually why I like keeping one of these regions unclaimed, although they're stealing my fish, which is pretty darn annoying. You will get bandits at least, and I think that's important because you can slowly gain influence, and it helps you gain a little bit towards your treasury as well. I know this is massive overkill in the units I'm gathering here, but why not? Let's just absolutely demolish them. And what are these at? That's at 99%. I think. Let's just pause that for a second. I think let's have how much livestock we've got available. Let's have 2 there. And really, honestly, I think I want as many as possible. So we've got no one on the pack station. Woodcutter's Lodge. I mean, we've got fuel for 2 years. I think you can chill out a little bit. Someone on the malt house. Actually don't need that person there yet. So that's a good amount of families, I think. And given that stone is not a mandatory thing, we could take that off. I think I'll take 1 off of there as well. So we've got a really good amount of... We've got 6 families on this now. So let's force early harvest on that. So that'll be really nice. Get all of this in. And force early harvest on all of these fields, actually. And I think I'll take 1 family off that and get a family on the malt house already. So the new season will kick over in September, October. Oh, and actually, given that we've got our guys out here in the rain, put them to good use. So another forest fight over here. There are no bandits going for this? Oh, okay. That was a nice easy grab. Also we can, so we've got 602. It's a nice easy 106. So just doing that is basically half of our royal annual tax, or almost half. So that's actually really nice to just have that occasionally. We've got all of these fields harvested now. And I think we need to consider what we want to do with them next. So some I'd like to fallow. I think I'm actually going to build a new field just here, which we can use for... Ooh, that's not bad for barley. I think let's do... That can be wheat. Wheat, and we'll fallow. So we'll have definitely still have this as the highest priority. I think that can be low priority as it's a second wheat. And that can be high priority as the barley. I guess that can be medium. And they'll need to start ploughing these fields. So it seems that a field with an ox assigned for ploughing, it will only have one person and the ox ploughing that field. Whereas fields with just regular families, they will just get going and loads of people can pile in. So nobody else will pile in and help this now that they're there. Which can feel a bit inefficient sometimes, to be honest. And we already have malt coming in, which is awesome. And I'm wondering if actually we already stacked someone on there. We're not building anything currently. So let's have someone on here. And I think we can get our first trade in. A mule is required for high value barter. Or we need a little bit more cash then. So these guys are slowly ploughing that field. I'm not convinced this ploughing method that they pick is super efficient. I feel like it should snake round. They spend a lot of time walking over already ploughed ground, which is a bit strange to me. But hey, I'm not a farmer. I don't know what's best. But ploughing does seem to be the biggest issue. And now he's taking over and these families are leaving. That's interesting. Undersign one family from here. They're not being super efficient right now. So we have 155 barley currently. And quite a lot of malt, which is awesome. And what do we need for a mule? 25. And obviously, these guys should enjoy the spoils of their own harvest. So they absolutely deserve a nice big brewery. And I think we'll put it slightly out of town. You know, you don't want everyone getting super drunk in the city centre, causing problems. So they're already sowing that field, which is good. Unassigned oxen are needed. Yeah, I actually don't think I need 2 oxen for this. I would love it if they get started on this this field though. That is my highest priority. But I think they're going to finish this barley here. And they're sowing that field as well. So we're going to have 2 fields of wheat, so we get some extra food in here. And we're going to have maintain some barley as well, which I think is really good. I'm happy with that. And a lot of these, as many of these as possible, we should start upgrading. And we're going to need a cobbler. So we've got quite a bit of leather. We could put someone back on the tannery, but we definitely need... Maybe let's just build a small house. Again, we're lacking in housing space. I think I should probably build some more housing around here. What do we think? I mean, it could just build a nice road through there. Maybe another road through there. And let's just build a couple of small houses over here. So we're going to have a cobbler here. Maybe we have a bakery over there. We'll see what happens. There aren't any points that help with ale currently. Wonder if we do want to go for some flax at some point. Could turn that into linen. I think for now we're probably good. But we've got loads of, absolutely loads of barley and malt in production here. Look at that, 117 malt. 122. These guys are just smashing it. I think for as long as possible, we should try and maintain as much barley production, since this is really the only area we can produce it or are able to produce it. I think we can still make another field here as well. I don't want to shy away too much from the potential here. Let's go for a slightly longer field. I mean, this just gives us more options really for, you know, being able to fallow these good ones every other season. So we've got 15 months worth of food there. 15 months in Svial. That's looking maintained. And take those guys off. Yeah, could probably stick someone back on the tannery. They should be producing lots of roof tiles. Which I could be exporting those, actually. That's another thing. I could be selling a lot of those, which I think I might do. I think I'm going to build a trading post, and that is going to be the export that we get from here. Where is trade? And let's build a little trading post. Can have that. We do need to send goods there, so I think I'll have it too far out of the way. I think this logging camp is probably good for now, actually. And take that off there. And obviously we don't have... I did build one little cobbler's house here, didn't I? But we need that to be a level 2. And the same for this region as well. I wanted to build little cobblers over here. The reason I'm doing the smaller houses is that I just don't want to waste this big potential area. If maybe we could have like a nice veggie plot or something in there. And here, the pack station, let's order a stable space. And let's just upgrade that as well. No storage left for production. We have too much? 24 months. I think that's actually okay. Probably just need maybe someone else on the storehouse. We've got 2 storehouses here, though. I think maybe let's ban... Oh, that's another thing. We have had the armourer working on plate armor. But I think... How are these guys doing for... Oh, I didn't dismiss them. I think let's go for a few more helmets, actually, while we're at it. And our retinue... Buy all of these locally. So these guys are going to be really strong now. I'm really looking forward, actually. You know, there's a lot of things here. Clearly, there's some interest in making sure that these guys have experience and you can keep them and level them up. And there's benefit to you to being a bit more tactical and not just having people die and then, you know, regenerating them, replacing them. So that could be quite interesting. What equipment do we have missing? We don't have any pole arms for these guys. What are we doing with our pole arms? Are we selling them? That's the armorer's shop. That's the old cobbler. Where was our... I think he had one house that was... I think it might have been one of these. So joiner. That's shields. I think I'll go for large shields instead. We've got... Should have enough spears. Or pole arms. That's what we need to be making, though. Why can't I find this one house? It's not any of those. Cobbler, armorer, blacksmith. There we are. Yeah, we need pole arms. Got plenty of spears, it seems. Recruits missing. Yeah, happiness here is really not in a good spot. So we want to partner with Eichenhau, and we want to send them booze. Where are we at? Ale. And we want to receive literally anything, I guess. Helmets. It's probably fair. And let's have someone working this. And I don't think we need all these people on the farmhouses right now. We've got all of those in production. We can take those off. We can take him out. And hopefully there's a lot more happiness here. And we can... I mean, we've got 100% approval rating. but we can definitely level a lot of these up knowing the level 2 burgage plots. We've already got the church. We've already got the tavern supply. We just need a cobbler, which is going to go in this spot. But it needs to be a level 2 spot first. So we'll wait for that to level up. I could just suck it up and use one of these plots, to be honest. Which I'm very tempted to do. But I think what I'm going to do is just upgrade quite a few more to level 2s. But we also need those level 1s. Okay, Svayar has its trading posts. Won't be doing much with it just yet, though. So, yeah, the problem is with this region, we just don't have the people because we've had this approval rating issue for so long. And I think what we may end up having to do right now is end the taxes, which would not be ideal. I think I actually might. I don't know if this is too risky, but I think I'm going to put another hunting camp down over here. Doesn't seem to be a big issue. Well, tavern's pointless right now, isn't it? So trading post over here has been built. And I think it's not, I think it's a commodity. No. Crafting, there we go. Construction. So we need 80 to establish a route. Just do like a, it's just a 40 surplus right now. But because we don't have the ale over here, I'm just a bit... We need a pack mule. I'm going to be exporting a lot of... I think I'm going to have to just try and get some barley ourselves in this region or another region and then transport it in. I mean, 167 malt with 157 barley and 0 ale? That can't be right. Just upgrade all of those. Oh. Yeah, let's get someone on the logging camp again. Get some more timber back in. So yeah, I think we have around just over 300 supply, but currently no actual ale produced. Where is it? There it is. 0 ale. Do we have to have... I think we have to have a brewery, actually. I think that was maybe a mistake from my part. So I think maybe let's just turn one of these plots, since it's quite close, let's just turn this into a nice brewery. Have that as the very highest priority. Well, we've at least got a really nice harvest, and hopefully our brewery will come online pretty soon. Should be pretty quick. Oh, they're already, as I'm speaking, it's already going. And obviously, once we get that up to a level 3, we can get even more people in there. Royal taxes increase, of course. So brewery is there, and we can start producing ale through that as well. So hopefully, let's just quit that. Hopefully we'll see that coming in as well. We should be working on that. There you go. So we've already got some ale coming in, which is nice. And then we can get this tavern online. Still so much barley and malt to go through. So this is going to be producing ale for quite a long time. And yeah, this pack station hopefully can also distribute quite nicely. So we've got some ale there. That is all online, and hopefully it's just a matter of time until this region is happy enough that you know, that they have some beer coming in. It's not ideal having to trade it through, and obviously we need to keep producing enough helmets for the trade. But so far, so good, I think, and we've got a very, very strong retinue as well, which we can use to hopefully take down Hildebolt soon. I was hoping to get there, but this issue is taking a little bit longer to resolve than I hoped. But let's just spend this development point before our final... Is this our final development point? That's not for this region. That is for this region. So now the question is, we've just gone into farming. We have orchardry already. I don't think we're going to get much benefit. I think we're okay for food. I mean, meat isn't great, but that only applies to rich deposits, that one. Produced by hunters. Ooh, I don't know. That could be good. We could also go bakery. That would help with trading as well. Let's see. Charcoal kiln is also quite useful, but it doesn't seem to be an issue because we've got almost 2 years worth of fuel already. Bakery extension could be very useful, especially as we are going to start farming anyway. So, but maybe we want to go for rye first, and then we go bakery. Let's see. We'll figure that out in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching this series. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you like everything, do like and subscribe, and drop me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you in the next one.